Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. It must be a Tuesday because I'm sitting here recording Rising World. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing fantastico. Look at what I got in my inventory. Went over to the desert, encountered nothing dangerous. Just went over there and dug up a bunch of sandstone. Recent episode, there was a comment about using sandstone down in our garden area to kind of carry through. Kind of carry through what we've got out here outside with the saguaro cactus and stuff. This guy right here, to kind of carry that down below. So when you're down at the garden area looking up and you see the saguaros and the palm trees and stuff up here, it kind of carries through. I like that idea. Now, this I'm not so sure about. It was suggested that I take and make 2 planks here and put a gap in the middle for the planks. Problem is, if I take this plank and bring it over here, there is no little narrow gap. So I'm not too sure about that. I may go back to the full board that I had there before and put the little gap down on this end. It was easier to do it that way. There is a way to micro move this over, but it's just, I don't know how to do it. It's kind of a pain, I think, too. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but I feel like the other way was better, and it looked all right the way it was. So I've got kind of a bigger gap there that's not quite as good. The other thing we could do is maybe put a grate over that, but I don't know if I'd be able to see through the grate either. I don't know. It's something we could try, though. We could definitely try it. I've got a couple of things downstairs. Now that it's nighttime, I wanted to take them outside. I know it's going to be dark. I'll have my headlamp on, and we'll turn it off and take a look at something. But I made a couple of things. This guy right here and this guy right here. We need to light up our path. We're going to work a little bit down below at the bottom of the staircase. I need you to follow me. There we go. And get some lighting put up along the walkway, the staircases that we just built all the way down. So we need to get those lit up. So I've got these 2 light options here that I'm looking at. And I thought I'd see what you guys thought of them as well. So I'm going to put them both up, let you guys tell me what you think. Something else I noticed was there an update to the game. The stone has a different look to it. Did you guys notice this? I'm not sure if there was an update or not, but even like right here, the sandstone looks a little bit different. If you look at the ores especially, you can see a huge difference here. The iron seems really small. Copper's got its own look. The tungsten has its own look. Here's the gold. It has its own look as well. Aluminum, a different look too. This one is probably similar to that one, but it looks like it's a little bit wider. So they all have, the silver is definitely different, as is the coal. So I think there was an update. I don't know. I have to go check and see. I don't recall it telling me that there was a Rising World update when I was loading the game. Maybe it doesn't do that every time. I'm just drinking water all over the place. I'm just drinking up the water. And so I'm not sure. Maybe there was. I'll have to take a look, and you guys can talk about it in the comments, of course, and then maybe we'll talk about it in the next episode as well. The house is looking really sweet, though, huh? We've got to get the dining room kind of figured out, but I've really been enjoying this build of the staircase since it's something I've never done before. I thought that would be kind of cool. Let's get these lights out and see. Now, this is a round one. Let's turn my light on so we can see what we're doing. I thought that maybe not too many lights, but we could do this. Now, I've already put these out here, and I did the grid, and using the subtract key, I can subtract the grid. It's kind of difficult to see. Is that the center? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Not really. The center's kind of over a little bit from there. If I do the minus key again, it actually pulls it into the log, so I don't like that idea. So we're going to back out of that. And I'm going to just kind of eyeball it. So let's turn the grid off by just hitting G again. We're just going to get kind of right on top of here and just kind of move around a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and put it down. I'm in the way. I'm still in the way. Come on now. What? There it goes. So there's this one right here. Now, if you look at that, let me turn the light off so you guys can actually see the light. It does light it up. It's not super bright. We could put another one right here. I don't think we need one on every single post. And then we've got this little one right here. This is very, I don't know. It's pretty tiny, but it could be kind of fun. We could even put something like this down in here or something like that. You know, there's different things we can do with it. Now, if you put these down, you can't pick it back up again. You break it and you lose the resources. So there's that. Wow, it's really, it's like, get the heck out of the way, radio. It puts off the same amount of light as the other one does. It's just smaller. So that's what I thought about. And then there is the garden light, too. The garden light like we have up there. let me run up there so you guys can see it, so you could get a better look at it. This garden light right here, we've got this one, but as you can see, it doesn't really give off a big light showing that it's actually on. I mean, you can tell it's on because, of course, it's lighting up the saguaros and stuff like that. But I just don't know if it represents the fact that we have a light on. Now, that one's got a metal cage over it. Not that big a deal. I mean, think about it, you're carrying stuff up and down the stairs off the balcony. If you were to swing something and hit it, you know, it would be safe. The other option I was thinking about, too, is that we have these lights here. These might not be bad down there as well. Sort of a, maybe more of a flame atmosphere down there. So tell me what you think. Okay, because we could do these as well, and what we could do is actually come up with maybe a little more of an intricate look on here with the posts, with the lights on it. Maybe we bring up a smaller post from here that goes up, and we angle the block in, timber in, and we hang our light above it, so it kind of sits over this area here and lights up this whole area. Matter of fact, I kind of like that idea myself, but I'll leave it up to you guys to let me know, okay? This is just to give us a little something different to play with. These are the, they're in the tier 2 workbench, this guy here. So there's that. Let's go take a sleep. The thing is about sleeping is that it tends to make it storm the next day, but I do believe... What is that noise? That was weird. I thought I heard something like an animal or something. Huh, crazy. Let's take a sleep. Yeah, like I said, it tends to make a storm. Oh, more water. Oh, I'm just so parched. I was in the desert for an hour, digging up sandstone. Just parched. Okay. All right. The dork is strong with this one. Ooh, The Last Jedi came out on digital. I'm going to be buying that and watching that here in the next couple of days. I didn't go to the theater to see it. Oddly enough, some of you won't agree with me on this, but I was not too impressed with the first one. Kind of felt like The New Hope all over again, and so I was a little disappointed with the first one. But I bought it. I've watched it a few times. And there's that. Yeah, see, you sleep. The first day is always sunny, and then I sleep, and it's like this for a day. So I'll make sure when the sun goes down, we sleep again. Now, the suggestion was maybe we use a sandstone block. These look very strange. Okay, there was definitely an update. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things. It looks really tall and thin. It's just me. So we've got 3 different sandstone options. This one here kind of got itself stuck down on the ground. I'll see if I can grab it in time. It's my least favorite of the 3, but I want to show it to you anyways, because these are the 3 blocks you can make with sandstone in your block bench. The nice thing about this one is it's very weathered, and you can see there's a lot of difference in the bricks that are coming out and the ones that are busted down. Like these have worn down, but this one's still doing pretty good, and so on and so forth. That's pretty nice. This brick right here, though, is very similar to what we have on the side of the house, and I kind of like that because it does, although break up the kind of material we're using, it does match the brick on here. Look at that. You see the ceiling fan in the living room. That's really cool. Moving, that's awesome. So we have that going for us, where it's got a kind of a similar design to it. The downside of that is the same design. It is the same kind of a brick. It's the you know, the longer brick. This is sort of just a brick. It's pretty nice. It's rugged. It looks like it gets beat by the weather pretty hard. And so that's not too bad. And I'm thinking about that one especially because this one does look like it's been weathered and it's been out in the weather a lot. So I wanted to show those to you. And I think I'm going to do a little something with these guys right here. And we're going to try it out and see if we can come up with... I would like to get... I've not come up with the entire idea for... There was another one of those down here somewhere. I've not quite come up with... what do I want to do down here? Now, if I come back up here and look, this does present itself with a nice area where we could do a circle. Okay? A circle. Now, off this circle, this is going to have to go down, of course. This has got to go down here like so. Got to get rid of this stuff. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. We're going to cover this up so you're not going to see it. There we go. Just like that. So... if we do a circle off of this, we're going to wind up having the same edge over here, another edge over here, and another edge over here if we do a circle off of this. So maybe let's get our block bench set down. Like, let's say, well, let's put it up on this first platform right here. We'll do it right here. Actually, we'll put it up here. We'll have a little more space for it. And zip. I've got all of our tag-along workbenches, kind of the rugged-looking guys, you know, that you take out and you can work on. We're gonna just kind of cram them in here, though. Obviously, we need more room for that bench, but we only have this, so that's what we're gonna do. And let's get the workbench put up too while we're at it. Getting started to work on a new project. Yeah, and we've got to get in and decorate the house. I know. Try to break it up a little bit, you know. Try to break it up a little bit so we don't do one thing too much. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's go back to... Here we go. And there is an actual... Where is it? Sandstone. There it is right there. So these are the 3 sandstone choices. We've got that one right there. We're going to go ahead and favor it by hitting that star. We're going to stop this from spinning. And if you look at it, it actually has a variety of sizes and bricks in it as well, which I kind of like. You've got this big row right in here with really dark colors in it. You've got a really narrow, long brick in here, and you've got some very small bricks in here. They're just all kind of different sizes and stacked together, which I like that. It's got a lot of imperfection in it. And I think that's what I like about it the best. It carries through on each side. Yeah, the design is identical all the way through. So it's very cool. Very cool. Oh, I was going to make some more of those. Let's make up 64 of them. Whoa, wait a minute. 128. Hold on a second. Whoa. I don't want to... No. Oh, wow. 1 sandstone gives you 2 blocks. Oh, right. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what? It just got me thinking about something here. I do like the idea of the sandstone. I really do. What I was thinking is this guy right here, this really smoothed out one, might not be bad as the floor of the walkways and stuff, because it is so smoothed out, like we've been walking on it a bunch, and it's just, you know, received some wear and tear. So let's just do up, let's do 32 of them. We'll do 32, which gives us 64. Awesome. Okay, so we've got those in our inventory. So what I'll do is, let's get our hammer out. Go. We're going to knock that down a little bit. We're going to be real gentle about this because we don't want to go crazy with it. A lot of this is going to be hidden. And we're going to come in here and let's line this. 2! There we go. Oh my god, I used the wrong block. I didn't even notice it. I tell you, sometimes I'm such a pea brain. There we go. Let's try that again. Let's get these out of here and put these way down here. I picked some apples while I was out and about too today, doing some just some general foraging, really. Get the sandstone and stuff. Okay, so we do that, and then we come one more on each side. Let's go ahead and add a few more here, just so we've got some representation here. Yeah, that does give it kind of a very rugged look, doesn't it? Like it's been walked on a lot. I feel like that's far enough out from the staircase. We want to stay up above the ground right now so we can see what we're doing here. Let's do that. Let's go 2, 1, 2. Okay, how many is this? This is, counting that one over there we can't see, is 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like that. I love how the grass goes away too. I think that's really nice. I need to remove these. I know I'm gonna have to put it back, but it really does confuse me when I'm doing patterns to have these extra blocks in here. I know it's weird, but it's who I am. So I do that right there, and then now I've got, so 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. We've got 6. So then we're gonna go 1, 2, 1. We got 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 0, 4. Oh, we're gonna go out over that, huh? That's okay. That's all right. We could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My idea is eventually what we can do is we could say run this one down into this cove and build our boat dock down in here, possibly. I don't know that I want to go off on this side for the sole fact we have the furnace room down there. I don't know that I want to do that. Okay, I think I might want to just leave this area alone. It just occurred to me also we were going to do the cross beams on this episode. I'm all over the board. I got excited about this, and that's what happened. I did do one. Not to get sidetracked here real quick, but I did do one. That is kind of what I'm thinking about doing on each of these legs, just as a simple, you know, sway support. It would be like that, and then we'll put them. I'm going to put the X's like that all along this back side down here, and then we still have to put the pylons at the bottom to give them kind of a stony structure in case the lake were to, you know, uprise and come way up high. Of course, we'd be flooded out of our deck furnace room, but it would keep our deck safe. So, you know, there's that. So that I was doing that. That's what I was thinking about. All right, back to this. So we got to do there, and then we got to go 1, 2, and 1, and then we're coming over this way 2, and then we're going to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then again 1, 2, 1. That's okay. We can leave that right there. 1, 1, 2. Oh, I got it screwed up. No, I don't. No, I don't. What did I do? 1, 2, and then we've got 1, 2, 3. And we've got our 6 here, right? 6 right here. Boom. Okay, so, oh, wow. Huh. I have to say, I think that is the first time I have ever done that, and it has worked out. Insanity of it. The absolute insanity of it. I can't believe I did it. Can't believe it's not real butter. It's amazing. Let's do 128 of those, and we'll get those laid in and see what they look like. And this is going to be our platform that will eventually drop us off into the garden area. And now that I'm thinking about this too, you know, guys, what we could do down here is maybe a little fountain. I know you guys have been wanting to see me fool around with the water, and I was actually thinking about it today. There might be a way to do that. Oh, look at that weed coming up in between the cracks of the stone. You could stay right there, buddy. You could stay right there. Oh, wow, we burned through that quick. Holy moly. Holy moly. And like so. There we go. If you don't know how to do that, you just hold down left click, aiming at the wall, and then you can just drag the blocks across like so. It's a beautiful feature. It makes building very enjoyable. Oop, off you go. Excuse me. It was a long, talky day at work today. A very long, talky day. We're going to do just a handful because we think we're almost done with these. But I think the pathway off of here will likely have something to do with this as well. And we want to mix some wood into it as well. I mean, am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I'm right. We want to do that there, and that there, and that there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is come back with our other blocks, and let's see how these guys look stacked on top of this. Yes, that goes right. Yeah, that's going to go right into it. And the music had me confused for a second there. I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. There we go. Did they maybe fix it too so the blocks don't get sucked in anymore? That might be a possibility. 2 here. This one needs to go away. And this one needs to be... Oh, almost got away from me there, didn't it? Okay, so let's go ahead and take our hammer. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, we don't want to do any more than that. We want to go easy with that sort of thing right there. We don't want big gaping holes underneath here. We're We're gonna do that right there, and let's see if we've got a few of these left. Let's do that right there. Bam, just like that. And then, wow, you know, I should have almost done this row in the brick because that's what I want it to be. And now I'm gonna have to go back around and knock all those out. Because I really want this to be the wall that's going to be here. So basically what it is that this is going to be underneath here. And it's what you're going to see from the side. No, there we go, that way right there. So yeah, we're going to have to come down. Nope, that's the wrong spot. We're going to have to come down like this all the way into the ground so that this is nice and secure. Yeah, we don't want to leave those little pieces out. We want those little pieces in there as well. Nice. And pop, there we go, like that. So it's going to do that all the way around, but this top row right here should really match up with it. I think it should do that. So let's do that. Let's get this out of here. Matter of fact, since it's raining, and I've got to take all these out, which is a little time consuming, let me do that, and then I'll come back and we'll have this all kind of wrapped up, this circle here, and we'll decide what we're going to do after that, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Added a couple of posts down at the bottom of the stairs and got rails put on these guys. I figured, well, since we're going to be coming down this way, we need a rail. Now, there's a little offness right down here, and I didn't think about that when we were putting the stairs in, but this is not exactly straight across. Like this is a little too far over, and this isn't far enough over this way. So if I put a brick here, it covers up, as we saw, some of the leg of the bottom staircase. You can see it's going to cover that up, and over here it doesn't. Well, I don't know, maybe no, it doesn't. Does it? No, it doesn't. You can see it's not over the leg right there, but over this side it most definitely does cover up the leg of the stairs. So I've decided to go this route with it. Turn my light on since the sun is just coming up. So I did the poles at the bottom of the staircase. I thought they matched very well with, of course, the rest of the staircase. And then we've got the rail, the handrail, all the way down as well to hold on to. So now we've got this nice platform down here, and it's pretty sizable, actually. Let me get up here so you can see it. We've got some wiggle room to fool around with here. There's been talk of a fountain, and I was talking about putting a fountain in the stairwell that goes down to the basement, and then I just kind of throw that out the window. But I thought we might be able to do a little bit of a fountain type thing outside here. So as we come down the stairs, it kind of gets us in the garden mood. You know what I mean? So maybe what we do is we put a fountain in right here. Not a big one. We don't want to go too big with it. But maybe we do something... How's that look as we come down the stairs? Yeah, just a kind of a pool of water right here, you know? Something like that with, maybe what we could do is we can actually take and turn this into a planter, turn this side into a planter as well. So maybe what we do here is we come out, let's go like that, and if I do that, one there, and one, well, I'd rather have it like that right there, I think. Just a little more space in here. So let's say we turn that into a planter like that. And what did we do? We came off 2 off the end, which would be the number 6 block. 1, 2. Came up 1 here. Right, it's 1, 2. I know. 1 here, and then another one right here. So what do we have? We have 2, 3, and 2. 2, 3, and 2. So it's 2, 3, and 2. Okay, beautiful. Let me turn my light off. It's probably a little too bright. Okay, so let's say we've got 2 planter boxes right there, and then we've got sort of a nice little garden side down here where we've got a little water thing right here. We've got some plants, maybe some flowers. Maybe we do... maybe what we do is a couple of cactus things right here. We'll do a couple of saguaro things with some palm trees right in here. That's going to kind of block the furnace area and these big long poles. If we do some palm trees right there and right there, those could look pretty nice down here with some water right in here. Okay, so we do that there. Now we got to map out what we're going to do over on this side. We have quite a bit of stone right here, which we're going to have to take down. This tree's going to have to go too. And like I said, once we get everything kind of ironed out, we can come back with our trees and figure out where we're going to put them. But we need to clear out some space to where we're going to have our farm. Just our garden. A greenhouse. We definitely want to have windows and glass and all that good stuff on here. Let's go like that. And then I think for the rest of this we could probably just tack it down with a hammer. Just knock it down. Like so. You do this right here. Now how far down do we want to go with this? Let's see. We get you to you. You're looking pointy and dangerous. This gives us this area right over here for a greenhouse. Let's get up on a hill to where we can see. We're doing kind of a picture this, if you will, episode today. A little bit of building, but we need to iron this out and figure out how it's going to go. Ooh, before we do that, though, before I forget. Is that all the way in? Oh, they look like they're hovering there. I thought for sure I needed to add at least another block in there. So this tree's gone. That mulberry might be able to stay there, but this tree is definitely gone because we're going to want to consume this area right here. I would love it if when we're in the greenhouse, when we walk over to this edge of it, we can see the lake through the glass. Very clear. So I don't think I have my axe with me, but we can actually use the pickaxe to chop down a tree. It's just going to take a little bit more time, that's all. Let's do that. I heard a bird leave the tree. We must be disturbing a nest. So yeah, you can chop down trees with your axe, or your pickaxe. It takes a few more hits, that's all. No sapling? Oh, there's a sapling. Lovely. That's what we want. Ten, 11 hits. It took a little while. So we do that there. Let's get the hammer back out. Let's knock this down. Just wanting to be able to see. We're probably going to have to come in here and cut this grass down as well, just so we can see a little bit better out in here. Yeah, I don't think I want to go out in here and disturb any of this right here. I like how this kind of comes in and sits really nice. But this gives us all this area right here. So we really need to chop all this grass down so we can see what we're doing here. Let's go get our do we have the scythe on us? No, I sure don't. It's gonna be down the basement. Actually, you know what? I think I've got one out front in our garden chest here. No? Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, there we go. We'll take this guy right here. This guy will work out just great. He's gonna wipe it all out. Matter of fact, while we're here, let's drop that in there. Beautiful. Awesome. This guy is great. And then we can plant grass back. Remember, we're just going to go ahead and clear off a pallet, figure out what we're doing, and then we're going to come back. And we'll fix it all up once we get the structure in place. Once we get the foundation in place, we could actually come back and fix this all up. We're going to go back a little ways, just kind of knock this down so we can see what we're doing. Come on now. There we go. There's some divots in here, man. There are some divots in here. Come on now. What? There we go. There we go. It usually goes much. If the ground's a little more flat, it goes a little bit faster. But right now we're kind of on a lumpy, bumpy area here. Lumpy, bumpy area. Yeah, I bet you didn't think you'd hear that today. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. Okay, so now let's see what we've got here. Well, it's a pretty cruddy looking area, isn't it? But we can fix all this up. We don't have to worry about this because this is all going to get swapped down and stuff like that. We're going to knock this down. We do that. We do this. Matter of fact, what would be best right here is to do this so we get our dirt back. We are going to need a little bit of dirt when it comes time to do this. So we'll take the dirt. And then, like I said, we can come back and fix all of this up later on down the road. No shovel in the game yet. Yeah, I'll take that dirt. That's good. So what I have to decide right here is what's going to be my elevation. How far down do I want this to stair step down? We're going to use probably the bricks for the stairs to come down in here. And we can see that our building is going to have to be, you know, run this way. Excuse me. So we're going to have a side entrance to the building. Probably should not be using these for that. It's going to take forever to knock these out. So if we come down this way right here, let's say we have we've got this that comes out, and then we've got some nice number 70 poles like we've been using here. I think I want that to carry throughout this whole thing. We do the number 70 poles along here with a nice fence line. Okay, so we come off the steps. We go down a little bit, not too far though, because we can build over the top of this, and you're never going to know what's underneath there anymore. We don't have to fill all this in. We can just build over the top, and you won't see it. Okay, so I'm liking that. So we come down. How far down do we go? How far down do we go? Maybe we stay up at this level right here. Nah, we probably should come down a little bit. Maybe down to this level right in here. This seems like a pretty good level right through here. We've got a bunch of that going on. So we're going to have to knock this down a little bit more as well. But I don't want to do too much. Oh, watermelon. Huh. I didn't think that was even a watermelon. I thought it was just growing. Like that right there. And again, I keep saying it, but it's the fact. We can come back and clean all this up later and make it look any way we want to with stone, dirt, any of that stuff. And we'll have an episode on that, so if you guys don't know how to do it, we'll show you how. There we go. Okay, so let's say we come down one. What do I need to be here? This is 2, probably 3 steps. Looks like it's about 3 steps down. Yeah, about 3 steps down. So we come out here. We'll probably have a second row of this here like so. Just so we have a little more of a platform out here to put our rails and things like that on. We want to give ourselves a little extra room for that. We're going to put these here so we don't wind up using that as something to place things on. We come down, we step down, one more step, and now we're at ground level with the greenhouse. The door for the greenhouse is likely going to be in this general area here. Why does that block look like it's going in a different direction than what we've got going on over here? That's just my imagination. So the greenhouse is going to have to start pretty quick down here, like right about here, I would say, down to this point right here, and then we come across. That's going to give us a good sized building, wouldn't you think? I mean, we've got corn, cotton, things, you know, I don't know, maybe 10 crops. I'd have to go out and count them. I think we have all the crops actually planted in the garden, so I can go out and count them. We do that. It gives us ample room. We don't have to have that much planted. It's just me here. But I want it to be a decent sized building at the same time. So we do that. Maybe we plant our rows this way inside the greenhouse to maximize our space this way through here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 rows of stuff in here. We come down off the path and we enter through here and we're inside the greenhouse. We'll have a nice wide path, like a 2 wide path down the middle of the greenhouse for us to walk on. And then we do our glass walls, and then we angle them in at the top with glass as well, and we come down. So we're going to need lots of glass, lots of wood. I cut down the entire birch farm. It's all cut down over there. Oh, look at that. Oh, they grew back again. Oh, I've got to run over there real quick, guys. I cut down those last 2 acacia on the bridge just because the roots were sticking out of the sidewalls. I need to look at that real fast. I need to see if they came back better. What I did was I cut them down and I planted them closer to the interior of the bridge and hoped the roots wouldn't come out. Like this one here, you can see just the tip of the root sticking out. That doesn't bother me so much. That's okay. Oh, these are not up. I must have been seeing that tree right there. Yeah, they're not up yet. So what I did was I cut them down and I pulled them closer in towards the wall here, hoping the root system would come in this way. The tree should actually probably been planted back here, but we'll see how it does. But I chopped them both down because both of them had roots sticking way out of the side, and I didn't like that. You see how that one, no roots showing? I love that. That's beautiful. That's what we want them to do. But yeah, I cut down all the birch trees. These are the ones we cut down together the other day, and then I cut down the entire birch tree supply that we had out there, and I've got all that downstairs. Okay, let's go back to what we're talking about. So we're thinking about 2 of these guys, something similar to this down below, our desert landscape down below, to kind of carry that theme from up above down to our garden area. I really like that idea. I think that's great. We put in sort of an oasis pool of water right here, just kind of an oasis. We do that there. Maybe what we could even do eventually, oh, you know what? We may not need these blocks here at all. What we'll try to do is we'll try to make it look kind of natural, like there's a small island here with saguaros and palm trees on it. Same thing over here. And then we'll just use sandstone in the ground with some sand and just kind of decorate it up. And then whatever's left, we'll try to get water to mix in with it to make it look like an oasis. And then we'll build something up across the front, and we'll have just kind of this desert scene with oasis back here. That will be cool. Okay, I like that idea. So then we step down, and we step off of here. It'd probably be best if we came off of this and then step down this way. So we may extend this out a little bit and then bring it down and then have our staircase come down this way. Okay, so we walk out this way into our greenhouse, and we can harvest our crops and pick our crops and things like that. I think that's gonna be the case. What do you think of that? By the way, if I haven't said it, thank you so much for all the support on Rising World. This season is doing better than any season has done in the past. I'm glad you guys are really enjoying it. I'm having a blast. Things have just been falling in line. Just falling in line for me. But I think that's a good game plan. Let me know if you have thoughts. Okay, this is, picture this, if you will, kind of episode. We got a little bit of building done. We've got some initial concepts in our head right now. You guys have probably got ideas as well, but let me know. Let me know what you think. Don't forget about the lights. The lights up on top. What do you think there? Should we extend those up and put the firepower lanterns? They have the white light powered lanterns as well with the white shades, so we could do those as well. So if you're not thrilled with those, like this one here, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That one back there I'm okay with. This little guy I'm okay with back up there, but this guy, yeah, you suck. I don't like you. But this guy here, he's not bad. He just looks kind of boring there. Something needs to be done with him. Or we put a pole up, we bring a beam across, and we hang a light above the walkway. We can make it look a lot more intricate and detailed and beautiful out here. But there we go. Looks like we're set up. We're pretty well set up. I think I might have enough stone to get the base of our greenhouse set and get it going. I think we've got enough sandstone, and then after our foundation is in, the rest of it is all window frames with glass in it. So let me know what you think, all right? If you enjoyed today's episode, I hope you did. Hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.